No struggle, no progress. No progress, no success. When the weight of the world get heavy, I rise and I still feel blessed. Through the hurt and the setbacks, through the doubt and the stress, I keep moving with purpose, cause the Lord ain't done with me yet. Yeah, rise and shine, time to grind, destiny calling on deck. Heart been bruised, pride been bent, but the soul still cut that check. Tired of being tired, man, exhaustion stole too much. Change rolling heavy like a freight train with a God-made touch. Sweat slides, slow down the spine like truth finally breaking loose. Every drop say grow, every breath say choose. Past tried holding on like chains with a rusty grip, but the moment I step forward, them links all started to rip. This that grown man shift, that enough is enough. Talk this that time to stand tall, that walk what you talk, walk.
No struggle, no progress. No progress, no success.
No progress, no success.
The weight of the world get heavy, I rise and I still feel blessed.
I still feel blessed.
Through the hurt and the setbacks, through the doubt and the stress,
through the doubt and the stress.
I keep moving with purpose,
keep moving with
the Lord ain't done with me yet.
Oh yeah. Left the sweets on the counter, left the beef on the plate. Tapped into the earth for the healing, put faith over faith. Vegetables and fruits start speaking like elders on porches do. Saying, son, cleanse that temple, let the real shine through. Stood up from the seed, rose with intention. Grind got a rhythm, now I call it heart disease prevention. Each step carries weight, each step rewrite pages. Growth comes slow then quick like prayers heard in stages. No struggle, no progress,
No success,
no progress, no success.
the weight of the world get heavy, I rise and I still feel blessed.
And I still feel blessed. Setbacks,
Through the doubt and the stress,
through the doubt and the
I
stress.
keep moving with purpose.
I keep moving with
The Lord
purpose.
ain't done with me yet.
Oh yeah.
What it do. I want to give all praise to my creator, the Most High God. How's everybody doing this morning? I hope all of you are doing very well and blessed, as I am. Well, this is wrapping up of day 5 of week 2 of me getting back to reclaiming my health. This video here is more of a story / message. Coach Prime has a saying, I'm old school, but I'm no fool. I love that. And the reason I brought that up is because this message ties into his son, Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders, he could teach us a thing or two. Here's what I mean. Shedeur Sanders has been the man from high school, college, and now he's in the pros. Every step of the way, this guy here has come up against adversity and had to prove himself because there was always someone standing in the shadows questioning his abilities. But now that he's made it to the NFL, it takes on a whole new meaning to be in control, to have poise, and to approach every situation with dignity, grace. That's all coming from his father. His father was a media wizard, marketing genius as an athlete. Now, to get straight to it, this is why I say people who look like me, no matter your age, can learn a lot from Shedeur Sanders' current situation and plight. Shedeur could have taken a different approach than the one he's taken, dealing with his situation up there in Cleveland. There are many people on the outside who's rooting for this young man, who have been speaking up and speaking out and sharing a lot of things that they see that are inconsistent about the way he's been treated and handled up there. But dig this, not once have you heard anybody in Shedeur's camp put out a message that he is disgruntled, he's bitter, this, that, and the third. None of that. And every time he stepped to the podium to give an interview, he's always been cordial. He's always been introspective. But here's the thing about Shedeur that I really love. He's a humble dude, but he knows who he is. Yeah, I said that. I'm from Mississippi. He know who he is. And he doesn't get rattled like that. And he knows that the attention is on him. So he's measuring what he says and how he says it. But he's never compromising in what he says. That's Deion Sanders speaking. Here is why I say that we can learn a lot from this young man. Anybody from this community knows that the political environment that we're living in right now is not conducive for people who believe in coming together as versus to being separate. And knowing this, we have a tendency to operate from a place of passion. Let's just call it that. We operate from a place of passion. Everything that we see going on in the political climate of today, we calling it out and we standing on it. And what I notice about Shedeur is he knows that there are some underlying things going on. It's Coach Prime's son. Coach Prime had to deal with him, quite sure, more than he did from that angle as an NFL player, especially one who's coming out who's unapologetically himself, brash and confident. That makes some people uncomfortable, if you know what I mean. So his father has taught him that make no mistake about it. This is what it is and this is what it ain't. Have you ever heard him say, it's okay when you do it, but it's a problem when I do it? I think you all get the message of what he's saying with that. Am I reading too much into that? Nah. Because this is a man who comes from Fort Myers, Florida, deep south. I'm in Mississippi, deep south. We kind of understand those key words when they're thrown out there like that. So make no mistake about it. This kid here, Shedeur Sanders, could have handled this any other way than he did. But when he got the opportunity to get on that field, he took full advantage of it. And there are a lot of people who are happy, and there's a certain segment of American population who didn't want to see that. But nonetheless, he understood the assignment. Our ancestors have always been dealt those cards. And for the most part, we couldn't voice our opinions because of the situations that we were in. So what we did, we found an unwritten code and message of how to deal with these things. The ancestors understood that you're not going to get a fair shake most of the time. So what you got to do is you got to go above and beyond. You got to walk on water. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what Shedeur has done. He has taken this opportunity to show why he is who he say he is. And I love the way he's dealing with it. He could have sent the message out. He didn't have to stand from the podium. He could have got creative with getting his message out through his own people about what he perceived to be unfair treatment. But he didn't do that. But there are a lot of people who stood up and said, why are they doing this to this young man? They trying to sabotage him. You don't think that he might have had some of them thoughts in his mind? But what he didn't do was voice it or show it in his performance. He rose to the occasion. If we as people from our community stop pointing out all the injustices and start saying, okay, we understand the assignment. And the message is, like Kendrick Lamar said, they not like us. And in some cases, they don't like us. Collectively, we don't have to voice it. Let our work speak for us. When we see the injustices, we don't need to point them out every time because they happen and they're going to keep happening. But the trickster is always 2-3 steps ahead because he creates this game that we're all playing. Make no mistake about it, it's a game. But most would have you believe that that is not the. We in this community face adversity and have been facing adversity for centuries. Our people, when they didn't have a voice, understood how to deal with it. And they understood how to rise up to the occasion to where we're sitting down, where I'm sitting here now in my backyard, being able to make this video, and I'm not in bondage. This didn't just happen because they woke up and had a change of heart. Our people were resilient and they moved under the cloak of darkness, and their movements were all stealth and intentional because they couldn't show their rage out openly in public about the injustices and the unfair treatment and all the horrible things that were done throughout the centuries. I believe we can gain much more when we move and understanding that this playing field is not even. There are potholes and there are trenches. I'm going to maneuver it and I'm going to get into the end zone the way I know how to do. Uncompromising, unapologetic, or with the stern tenacity that has been passed on from my father and my ancestors. That's all I have for y'all today, man. My name is G. Lewis. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, I appreciate it. Till my next video, take care of yourself. And fam, as always, take care of your people. God bless. I'm out.